Well, jumping back into the kitchen with Amy Hopkins this morning. Amy Hoppy, as she's affectionately known as. Well, we're making a delicious broccoli soup. That's on the menu right now. And broccoli, of course, known for help blocking inflammation and damage to cartilage as associated with osteoarthritis as well. So very, very healthy recipe you want to include, you know, from the get-go as well, I would say. Broccoli, one of my favorites.
It's really, really high in calcium as a vegetable, which a lot of people don't realize. And of course, what's also great for you to have when you're struggling with things like your osteo and your bone health is to have lots of leafy greens. So your spinaches, obviously your collard greens, your kind of kale and things. But I think baby spinach is probably the most delicious of the bunch.
Yes.
So this is a really, really easy soup to make. And I love it because it's just kind of fresh and healthy. And obviously now that it's winter, it's nice and cozy. And it's really simple. As you can see, we've got a few ingredients here. We've got some lovely onion. You can use leeks instead. Leeks give it a slightly different flavor. You know, like potato and leek soup's a bit of a cool and classic combination.
That's right.
Think of the soup as that, but with all your cool greens. So we're going to add a little bit of first, let's do some olive oil.
Let's do some olive oil. So we start off, the onions always like the base, onions and potatoes.
Onions, yeah, and our garlic. Always a little bit of garlic, of course, because just keeping the immune system high.
That's right.
Woo! We are sizzling today in the kitchen.
The excitement from Amy is real.
There we go, and some of our garlic. And you just give that a little bit of a stir. You want to just saute that for a couple of minutes.
All right.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to make this very quickly, because normally you'd let that sit for a few minutes, but we're just going to add our potatoes. We've got about 2 potatoes here.
Right.
Just put those guys in.
Beautifully diced for us.
There we go. And then we're going to add about 2 cups of vegetable stock.
Right, we're keeping it vegan.
There we go. Well, we're going to add some amasi. So if you want to, so that's just because it's great to have extra vitamin D, which you also get from your dairy, and of course extra calcium. But if you want to keep it vegan, you can leave it out.
Okay, cool.
We're going to add our gorgeous broccoli.
The clover full cream amasi and interesting recipes this week so far. Yesterday,
yes, it's great to use in dressings as a marinade. Obviously, when you're doing something like a nice Caesar salad, which we made a couple of weeks ago, I love that as a dressing. It's a great like buttermilk replacement, and it's obviously a very good natural probiotic. So now, as you can see, our sizzles calm down slightly with our broccoli in there. And you'd want to let this sit for about 40 or so minutes, so everything just gets nice and soft and marries all the flavors. And then very close to the end, you put this beautiful baby spinach in. And the reason I do that is so that you still get that brightness of green, because as you can see with our soup, it's got a beautiful, rich green color. And obviously, once everything's all together and soft, you then blitz it with a hand blender to keep it nice and smooth. So just kind of add a bit of that towards the end, let that all simmer together nicely.
And that you'll just kind of smooth.
And that you'll just, then you can carry on doing your own, whatever you're doing at home.
At what stage would you put this,
as a gorgeous garnish at the end.
Okay. So here we have the finished one already. So it's very quick and easy actually to make. If you want to get your hands on the recipe, the keyword is soup. SMS that to 33728.
So I always find, and I'm going to just do this because I'm very clumsy when it comes to pouring. So we're just going to swirl a little bit of this gorgeous amasi over the beautiful broccoli soup.
So it's going to give a nice, like, richness.
Yeah, it just gives it a lovely richness, bit of cream. And then again, we've got our gorgeous little micro herbs. Again, basil works really well with broccoli, so you can add a little bit of basil. You can add a pinch of chili if you like. And I always like adding a tiny bit of olive oil as well, just to give that a bit of a sheen.
Right,
How beautiful is that?
That is brilliant. I love this one, especially. I'm a big fan of broccoli. Very, very healthy as well.
Super food.
SMS the keyword soup to 33728. Will be on our website as well. That's expressoshow.com if you want to go check it out. Amy, thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Hey, brilliant stuff. Looking after our health.
Yes, good for your health, good for your bones. Good to keep you nice and warm and comforted in winter.
Look, man, winter is here. A soup is just the thing you want to go for. That keyword one more time is soup. SMS that to 33728.
Clover amasi is a thick, creamy mass your family will love. Made with love by Clover.